was just reading Sega Visions.
Sega Visions?
The magazine?
Yeah.
Did you dig up your old copies or something?
No, archive.org has PDFs of every issue.
Really?
Everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I might have to
Okay.
get in on that.
You don't even have to download them. You just use their reader. It's
Oh,
great.
yeah?
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey. That sounds fantastic.
What about the one with Kid Chameleon on the cover? Do they have that one?
I just read that one recently.
All right.
How about the one with Penn and Teller on the cover?
I have not gotten that far yet.
Well,
I'm in February 1993 right now.
are you enjoying the comic about the
I skipped that part.
hip 90s kid who gets sucked into Sega
What the
games?
hell's his name?
I forget.
Is he fluent in VidSpeak?
Nice.
What is his name?
I
You have him
don't
right there,
know.
don't you?
No, because they switched to Sonic after a while.
Yeah, but aren't
They
you
killed
like?
that comic.
Don't you have the magazine like right up there, ready to go?
That's what I'm telling you. The issue I have is after they stopped Niles. Niles Nemo. That's his name.
Niles Nemo. That's
Wow.
right.
Which, by the way,
Trying to.
I just remembered as we were talking about it.
He's
Trying
extreme.
He's and the Nemo is, of course, a reference to Little Nemo. The Dream
I thought
Master.
you were talking about the Hasbro Nemo.
Nope.
Are you sure?
No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure,
All right.
considering Niles Nemo started being published in like 91.
Little
Or
is it
90,
Windsor
actually.
Windsor McKay did Little Nemo originally?
I don't remember.
I believe so. I believe Windsor
I
McKay
don't know.
was the Little Nemo comic.
You're asking the wrong guy.
Because you know what is comparable?
What?
Nothing.
Windsor McKay's turn of the century Little Nemo comic and Niles Nemo, the dude who ended up in Green Dog
It is very
for a
close.
day.
The Beach
Very
Surfer dog. He had
Yeah.
a lot in common with the Beach Surfer, I have to say.
Yeah, he did actually.
Spirits.
Yes.
You know
I
what we should
wonder.
do now?
You know what, CJ? No, I don't.
Well, let's do a clap.
Okay.
Because I like clapping into the
See you in a
microphone.
bit. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Let me,
My wife's about to make a lot of noise.
Okay.
let's see.
That wasn't that much noise.
No.
I'm not done.
That's still not a lot of noise.
I'm not sure what she's doing.
Well,
What are you doing?
while she is making noise,
Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna open up a tasty beverage here real quick.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go.
Phil,
Yeah.
I'm suffering from strep throat,
Ooh, I'm sorry to
so
hear
I'm
that.
not going to be very boisterous. I'm not going to talk a lot, so I need you to step out of character this week and try to be the center of attention for the entire episode.
Oh jeez.
Oh, gosh. That's
This is a
asking lot.
finely honed character too. Let me see what I can do. Mm.
Pretty proud of that, by the way.
Mm.
Pretty good.
Nothing refreshes me more than a can of Mountain Dew. Baja Blast.
Is that the sugar-free version?
No, this is the Taco Bell exclusive flavor being sold in cans and bottles for a limited time only. Mm. It's the taste of summer.
That is
Clearly.
exciting.
You know, since it's a little bit later, I'm doing the caffeine-free Coke Zero. Because Daddy's got to sleep tonight.
I see. He's got a Coca-Cola for every time of the day.
That's right.
Wakes up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Has a big glass of maple syrup flavored Coke Zero.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
Tastes like America.
that's right.
All right. We gonna do a clap here or what?
Skeleseer can suck my dick.
Or we could just do a cough. Let's do a cough instead.
Oh, hold on. Let me get the boys down here so I can do this for real. Yeah, there we go. Turn my head.
All right.
I think my wife just cut her finger off. Hang on.
What?
Okay.
Are you all right?
Hi, CJ.
Hello.
Oh, you just
How are
stapled
you?
your finger. Okay, well that's all right.
Oh God, she
Let's do it.
stapled it.
Ooh.
Yeah, she didn't staple it to anything.
I know, but she rammed a staple into her finger.
Yeah, she's weird.
That seems
I-
bad.
I did that when I was in elementary school, probably first or second grade. Yeah, I was assembling packets.
Phil said he did that once when he was in first or second grade.
Yeah, I was assembling packets, and I sort of got a little too into the routine of paper, staple, paper. And you do that enough times, and you sort of stop paying attention a little bit, and your mind wanders, and so when you end up sticking your thumb under the stapler, getting into the line of fire.
Was it a swing line?
Swing line of fire?
Probably.
Are you bleeding all over the kitchen?
Better that than one of those giant paper cutters, though.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah.
That
Those will
for
get you.
some reason they allowed in like a first grade classroom back.
Well, times were different back then.
They
Back then,
really were.
the school board really believed in the whole survival of the fittest thing.
Yeah.
I think
Never.
we were better for it.
Oh yeah. Just ask my 8 toes.
All right, let's start before CJ has an aneurysm.
Let's do a clap.
Am I actually recording? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Good. All right, 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
That's really great.
It's the furthest thing from perfect. But anyway.
Pretty
What are you talking about?
enthused about this. This is gonna be great. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun on this episode.
Why is that? Why is that, Phil?
I don't know. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude.
Do you have a good feeling about this episode?
I'm trying to keep a positive attitude
Okay.
about this show because our lives have been such a mess lately, and we need this. We really need this.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's go in. Let's have fun.
All right. Do you want to do the cold open, or do you want to do the old retro
you know what,
style?
CJ?
I think the cold
CJ?
opening, I think we've proven that it sucks.
What?
CJ,
It's not working.
I feel
I'll have you know that Mr. Josh Hillier from Back in My Play seems to like it.
Wasn't he the one that said he could see what you're going for, but it's not working? That's not a compliment.
Possibly.
Yeah.
it's fantastic. I love everything about it, except it's horrible. Nothing's
Never
good
do it
about it. I
again.
hate it.
Never do it again.
I have to say,
What's that?
I feel are you guys trying to like write me out of the podcast? I feel like I've not been involved in a lot of stuff. This whole cold open happened without me.
No. The cold open happened without everybody.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
I just decided I was doing it.
There's talk about T-shirts that I knew nothing about.
We did write you out of that conversation.
That's
yeah.
true.
That's how dare you? How dare you?
But we had a good reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because you don't like me?
No.
Well, that's a fine reason.
Are you sure that's not the reason, Greg?
It's a fine reason.
Oh, well, maybe that was the reason.
Okay.
No.
Just because I would be pushing for hypercolor,
Oh, yeah.
and I know how that raises the price.
Man, I loved Hypercolor.
Did you really?
Color shorts. Let's do it.
I had Hypercolor shorts. Yeah.
I never.
I
You know, I
did too.
didn't have any of the hypercolor stuff. I did have some gloves.
Hypercolor and puberty went together so well.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
had
why
some
my armpit's
gloves.
always a different color than everything else on my shirt?
Remember the
What were the
gloves where they had images?
Yeah, that's what I'm
that would
talking
show
about. They
when,
would,
got cold?
yeah, it was like they were kind of plain looking gloves, but then
Or as they call them in Canada, gloves.
yeah, like mine had like robots would appear on it on the gloves when they got snow on them or something.
I've never heard of these.
Yeah, I mean it's like the same concept as like those toys that change color when they get wet or
Yeah.
changes.
Hypercolor?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Similar.
Except instead of just, here's your blue pants turn bright red around
but
your
instead
crotch.
of your crotch turning bright pink, the
Yeah.
robots just appeared on your gloves
yeah,
instead.
it's just like
yeah,
a robot.
robots.
Yeah. Or spaceships or planets or, I'm sure the girl ones probably had unicorns and such. Yeah.
Phil,
Yeah.
you do realize what's happening here, right?
What?
CJ has tricked you into the cold open.
That's right.
Mother scratcher.
Done
Mother puss bucket.
it.
I salute you, sir. That was well played.
So are we just not? But we have to introduce ourselves because.
All right.
Greg.
Well, here we go. Hello and welcome to episode 395 of the Player One podcast for Monday, June 2nd, 2014. I'm your host, Chris Johnston. With me, as always, is my co-host from California. Yay! He's going to introduce himself. Go.
Farts. Wait, what? I gotta say my own name?
All right, that's Farts for you. And
I'm
from
Phil.
Canada.
It's me, Phil. America's sweetheart. The clown prince of podcasting. Phil.
What? And joining me from
Like,
Canada is a guy who's sick, and he's going to go ahead and introduce himself through coughing. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Coughing.
Greg.
Coughing.
And not with us is Mike Phillips, who has some kind of birthday party to go to.
Because if we don't record at the exact minute of like the moon and the sun aligning every Sunday, Mike can't join us.
Yeah.
True.
We catch him in between church services. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys like movie theaters?
I went and saw the X-Men the other day.
Aye,
Yeah.
me too.
X-Men's? Yeah,
I saw Godzilla finally.
I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
good.
X-Men, I really liked X-Men. CJ, what'd you think of Godzilla?
I loved it.
You know what, CJ? I knew there was something I liked about you. I just never found what it is, but it turns out there it is. That's what it is. I've been waiting.
Great.
Been waiting all this time for something that I liked about you, and there it is.
It made up for
Well, you
Godzilla
kinda know
1998, which we saw in the theater together, if I remember
God, that
correctly.
movie was terrible.
Believe so. That movie was not particularly good.
No, it was not.
But I dug.
It kills the dinosaur.
But yeah, X-Men's good
but you know
too.
what? If you like movie theaters and you like PlayStation, you could see
man.
Sony's press conference in the movie theater.
Yeah, they're
For
streaming
free.
it to theaters. Oh, it's free?
Streaming it- Yes.
Now, okay, let me...
So how's that work? They want people to stand in front of movie theaters, and then the first however many get in.
No,
Oh, I doubt-
they pre-sold tickets.
I doubt
It's-
theaters are
it's
going to be
free.
selling out.
But pre-sold?
Actually, a lot of theaters apparently have sold out, and there's a waiting
Seriously?
list
That's
at
weird.
a lot of them. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it's going to be the press conference plus something else. Like there could be some
Oh.
giveaways,
Oh, okay.
and they're making sort of a whole event out of it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now,
so it's not
correct-
just the press conference.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
Sony's press conferences, aren't those usually the most kind of let's look at chart-y kind
Well,
of...
Last year it wasn't so bad.
Yes.
Here's a bunch of
Usually, yes.
bar graphs and
You know,
pie
if-
charts.
If this was the year 2002 and I was sitting in an uncomfortable chair on the CBS Studios lot
Mhm.
watching a PlayStation press conference, I would have loved to have a comfortable stadium seating chair in an air-conditioned room like this.
You get some popcorn.
Get some Junior Mints.
Yeah, yeah.
Get a medium soda that's like
Tiny, they're refreshing.
62 ounces.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
It's a
What's
junior mint.
I'm looking forward to downloading a torrent of someone's cam-recorded footage of this.
Great.
Well, they're also streaming it, so I
I don't want that.
You
I
want the
want-
bootleg.
I want
Get it
someone
on
with a
top.
camcorder in the theater, someone occasionally getting up to get
If it's
popcorn,
not shaky cam with Russian subtitles, Phil's not interested.
the occasional cough.
Yeah. I mean, this sounds pretty cool. I'm not going to partake in the movie theater thing.
Yeah.
No.
What if they're
I'd rather
going
sit
with
in front of
free
a computer
PS4s?
and watch the snarking of press conferences than sitting in a movie theater having people live snark it right there. That's no
It should... I'm just imagining here in the Bay Area all the video game press people. They theaters are hiring them to do a little MST style
Riffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Sure.
Get the giant bomb guys up in the front row and give them all microphones so they can snark along to the thing.
So this is a kind of an interesting move, though. This sort of thing, sort of bringing E3 to the people. You've got Nintendo, who's doing that Best Buy thing again, and you have Sony doing a theater stream of their press conference. That's pretty good. I like that. I like this.
I'll say this, though.
What's that?
They better have a damn good show. I mean, if they're making people go out to the theater and if they're hyping it up that big of a deal, where it's, get out of your home and watch it on the big screen, it's totally worth it. They better have a lot of very impressive crap to be showing.
Yes. Let's hope. Let's hope. But do you remember a couple years ago when Microsoft really pumped up the whole E3 at home type thing, which they don't do anymore, by the way? But and they would have new demos and videos every day of E3 on Xbox Live.
Oh yeah.
That was back when they were doing all that stuff right.
That was great.
Yeah, it was.
Now what are they doing for E3? You got Nintendo and Sony.
Bunch of garbage indie games.
Right.
That's Sony, from what I understand. Didn't Sony aren't they paying money to get more crap indie games on their system?
Aren't they paying for every indie game in the world to go wherever they want to go at this point?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the latest headline?
As long as it's not the Vita.
There's some show somewhere where they're paying for booth space for anyone.
Oh,
yeah.
Tokyo Game Show.
Even if they're not on PS4.
It's Tokyo Game Show.
It's Tokyo Game Show, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, good for them. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of the PR battle, I think
Sony's definitely winning.
Yeah. So that's good news. Good news for indies, who want to show their games at TGS. It's cool.
Yeah.
Valve delaying their Steam controller into 2015. This was sort of the start of the week of let's delay everything into 2015.
For one brief flash there, when you said Valve delaying, my brain went to Half-Life 3. I thought it was going to be Valve delays Half-Life 3.
So I'm pretty sure that one's right on schedule.
Yeah. Still, after all these years.
My Steam controller is just my Xbox 360 controller.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
you and many people's Steam controller.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we got the Order 1886 being delayed to spring 2015.
Which was supposed to be one of the two big games everyone knew about for the PS4.
Was supposed to be. Yep.
So
one of the big ones for the fall. Good. That's gone. And Quantum Break, surprising nobody, coming to Xbox One in 2015. And they released a teaser where they said we'll have more to show you at Gamescom. So leapfrogging E3, going straight to Gamescom.
I'm actually that was a bit of a surprising announcement because they said 2015 and not 2016.
And not sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So Mick can go the rest of this year without buying an Xbox One.
Yeah. I think that is sealed pretty much. Let's see, PAX Prime 2014. Tickets went on sale and sold out within a matter of minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wasn't it fun when we all went to PAX?
That was fun.
Yes, it was.
When it wasn't a chore to get tickets for the public stuff.
Yeah.
That was good times.
Yes.
Sony making some changes to the PS Plus system and how it works. Instead, now the game selection will be free for the entire month from the first Tuesday of the month to the last Tuesday.
I like that.
So they won't be doling it out throughout the month?
Nope, not doling it out.
Piecemeal Nintendo style.
Not piecemeal, and there won't be games that stay on the list for months and months and months. So they're going to swap everything out on the first Tuesday.
What's the logic on their end of just dumping it all at the top of the month? I would think
it's less work for them.
But I would think that they would, at least from their point of view, they would want it doled out over the course of the month because that keeps people popping onto the store,
right?
Throughout the entire month, as opposed to just hop on the first Tuesday, download all you want.
Or is this the first step to when at E3 they announced new pricing tiers for PS Plus, and this is sort of the thing that'll make that easier to swallow.
It could be something as simple as their own paid apps and third-party paid games not having to compete with a free game every week.
That's true. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yep.
It's a really good point.
I mean, the free game's still there, but at least it's not a headline, right?
Right.
Sure.
So, I speaking as a PS Plus member, I like the idea a lot more that we'll know what's coming and it's there and we know it's available, from here to here. So, grab it when you can and be done. That's nice. And God willing, that leads to a bit of an easier navigation setup on their store, especially in the PS Plus area, because then you don't have to worry about, like CJ said, all this
expiring
around and
yeah.
They don't have to curate two sections. They can take out expiring entirely.
Yeah,
true.
Yes, indeed. Nintendo announced that they are going to make an official GameCube controller adapter specifically for the Wii U version of Smash Brothers.
That blows me away. I just did not see that coming at all. It's not like an earth-shattering revelation.
I thought for sure we'd hear Pelican Accessories has decided, or Mad Catz is making an adapter, but an official Nintendo-branded adapter for GameCube controllers to be used with Wii U Smash Brothers. That's certainly unexpected.
Call me when I can hook up my Super Advantage.
You're gonna. You should just say you're gonna boycott until that happens. You're a citizen of the internet. You know how this goes.
That's true. Sign my online petition.
That's right. Where's that change.org petition?
Actually, I registered it over at the White House website.
That's right.
Yeah.
NES advantage or no advantage?
No. We want the SNES advantage. Come on.
Speak for yourself.
What? SNES advantage?
More buttons?
No.
Let's have this fight right now.
Super advantage. Come on.
The NES advantage is
Who the hell has fond memories of the Super Advantage?
Nobody.
I do.
Exactly. The NES advantage is where it's at. You can control a Statue of Liberty with that thing.
Street Fighter 2 with the Super Advantage. Come on.
No, you got that wrong. See, Street Fighter 2 with the Genesis 6 button. That's how you do that.
Oh boy.
But then again, why would you want to play Street Fighter 2 on the Genesis with that shitty
for the Genesis 6 button controller? The greatest controller ever made.
No, I don't think so. I do not think so.
I don't care what you think.
It is up there.
On my side.
It is up there.
It
is.
Yeah, well, I mean, the GameCube controller adapter is pretty interesting, considering that Nintendo is making this for a very small percentage of users. But hey, it's more good fan goodwill. So hey, why the hell not?
Are we gonna start seeing GameCube Virtual Console games?
Yeah, that was the other thing that instantly came to mind.
As
people heard this announcement. I honestly don't think so.
Staring
you know what? I would buy a GameCube Virtual Console of Wind Waker.
Why? Why would you do that?
I love that.
Because it's an awesome game. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. You're not wrong.
Didn't think I was. Yeah. So yeah, I'd be all over that.
Indeed. Are you going to be all over The Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us coming to PS4 and Xbox One?
No.
I cannot see why I would be.
Me neither. I kind of wish that they had just made these next generation versions from the beginning, or delayed starting The Walking Dead Season 2 for the next gen versions.
I feel like on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox and GameCube, I was cool with buying the compilations they were selling of like the Atari 2600 stuff and the Intellivision, and even like the Mega Man collections. Those were great, and they were a couple generations old, and it was wonderful. And on the PS3, I became okay with buying the Jack collection and the Ratchet and Clank and everything. That was all right, because there was quite a visual leap there.
Sure.
And you got 3D if you wanted that. But I'm really getting tired of thinking that I would consider rebuying games that came out less than a year ago.
Right.
On my new console. This is getting kind of stupid. We need new games.
Unless there is a visual leap so great that
it's not significant enough. And I'm not saying that PS4 and Xbox One don't look better than the previous consoles, because that's stupid. They do. But it's not the leap we had the last time.
Is it going to make a difference in Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us? I would say no.
No.
I'm glad they're coming. I want more people to play those games, but I won't be playing them again.
What about them selling Season 1 of The Walking Dead and Season 2 separately on these systems?
Now, are these retail releases, or is it just...
retail.
Okay. Yeah, they really should have the 2 Walking Dead seasons together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really should.
I can't stop clicking the buttons on my Genesis 6 button.
I would have been in for Walking Dead Season 2.
Walking to the Dead?
Walking to the Dead, exactly. On PS4, had that come out at the same time as the PS3 version.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
I remember we guilted you into getting the PS3 version instead of waiting.
Exactly. I was going to wait.
But
I did it for the show, and look at how many...
Yeah, look how well that turned out.
How many spoiler cast segments we've done on those.
How many of those episodes have you played, even?
2 of them.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
What? I'm just missing 3 and 4.
No, 4's not out yet.
Oh, sorry, 3.
Mungus 4
I'm just missing 3. 1 episode.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's still an episode.
I guess. Speaking of the internet.
What?
Who was talking about the internet?
Exactly, we weren't. Mario Kart 8. So Nintendo is doing a sponsorship in Japan with Mercedes, where they are offering a kart version of one of their vehicles in the game.
Yes.
And this has caused the internet to go into an uproar.
Shocking.
Because how dare you advertise to me in my games, even if the content is totally and completely free.
And optional? Is it optional, or is it there?
Yeah, optional. And it's
less offended.
It's free kart.
I mean, I can understand from the standpoint of, oh yeah, it's a free kart, but I don't think I'd ever want to play with that thing either. But
yeah, I've heard some people say, well, it's a real-world car. It doesn't belong in Mario Kart 8.
Whatever.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Bananas are real too.
It just looks hideous. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really don't care.
Sure. Who cares?
It's just a free car. You don't have to use it.
Yeah.
Who cares? And certainly it's not the first time Nintendo's done something like this, because Mario Golf just came out a few weeks ago, and they have Callaway sponsored tournaments and gear. So there you go.
It's almost like Nintendo discovered licensing 20 years later.
Yeah. They're like, oh, wait, we can get money for this?
Yeah, what?
Sure.
Maybe they've just been afraid to test the waters ever since Mike Tyson. Maybe that was it.
Oh,
these people.
You think Mercedes is gonna get in trouble for beating up a lady?
He didn't get in trouble for beating somebody up, my friend.
Yeah.
That was kind of what he was good at.
Well, yeah.
Now, the people who are complaining about Mercedes tie-in, what were their opinions of Pikmin 2, where you're carrying around Duracell batteries?
Well, Phil, obviously Pikmin takes place in the real world.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that advertising was fine.
Realistic.
Yes, because it fit the universe.
Okay. Because the woods are typically littered with batteries. And
What about on the N64 with Tonic Trouble and the Paul Newman popcorn that was all over that game?
I don't believe that was a Nintendo game. So
Well, Nintendo allowed it on their system.
yeah,
Nah, you're reaching now, CJ.
Seal of
Yeah.
quality.
yeah, you're
Didn't mean nothing.
You ruined
Didn't
it.
mean nothing.
You
Yep.
ruined it.
a good thing going.
That's right. So yeah, whatever.
Hey,
It's
speaking of
only out in
downloadable
Japan,
cars,
by the way, not the U.S. or anything like that.
speaking of downloadable cars,
Yeah.
the Senna Tribute Pack came out for GT6 this week. It's pretty nice.
Cool.
If you own GT6, you should go sit through the lengthy download and install for this.
How big is it?
I think it was a couple gigs.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Every time they release a new car on there, it's
Mhm.
quite a lengthy install and download because it always comes with like a high-res video, like
Oh,
mini
okay.
documentary.
Hmm.
And so this one comes with 3 new cars. The Senna's Wish documentary they released earlier in May, and then over
It
100.
comes with the documentary too.
Yeah, it comes with all of it.
Jeez.
Well, that's why it's several gig.
Yeah, it's huge. It's really nice. It's really well done, but it's a bit of a wait.
Oops.
Oh,
All right. Why don't we talk about some games?
I didn't play nothing.
Wow, this is going to be a very short segment. So nobody got Watch Dogs?
I got Watch Dogs. I just haven't played it yet.
I
haven't played
don't
it.
have a system on which I can play it at the moment.
Oh, that's right. What's the ETA on you getting your system back?
Oh, I just got my coffins, so I will be sending them out on Monday. They told me 7 to 10 days is the typical turnaround time.
Okay.
Business days.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Although I'm
Well-
hearing all sorts of kind of Lukish, warmish things about Watch Dogs now.
Yeah.
It seems like people are not blown away by it.
So, Greg,
Mm-hmm.
you played the Saboteur, right?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
That game is great. And one of the things I thought that made it great.
This has totally come out of left field, CJ. I'm waiting for you to join this into the conversation, but
Well, I'm gonna join it up like this. So the Saboteur, has that beginning where you sort of follow the protagonist's descent into what he's doing the rest of the game, right? Or you follow his
Yeah.
journey from race car driver to guy who's scaling buildings and whatnot.
mm-hmm. Like they all do. Yeah.
Of course. In Watch Dogs, you sort of just start out cold. They talk about his niece
Like our
getting.
episodes.
And cold opens are terrible, as we
Opens are
all
terrible.
know.
It's true. They start you off cold. They explain that his niece was killed by,
Spoiler.
whoever. It's a spoiler for like the first 5 minutes of the game.
Play the game.
And then you're just sort of off into the gameplay. There's not really a build up for the character. So in the beginning of the game, anyway, I'm just going from thing to thing, tutorial piece to tutorial piece, as it's teaching me how to do all this stuff. But I never got the sort of backstory portion.
Weird.
Yeah, it's very weird, and it does not start off strong. I think they wanted to make it seem like it is.
You know what's happening here, right?
What?
DLC. Paid DLC.
It's-
I'm calling it now.
you
Paid
think
DLC for his backstory.
prologue? Well, I think what they did is they're going to dole it out in flashback form as you continue through the game. So I don't want to say for sure that they'll do it via DLC quite yet.
Yeah, okay. I
But-
didn't realize that part.
But for me, the way that this game opens is just pretty weak. So
It's too bad.
yeah, it is too bad. But
I mean, I'm still looking forward to playing it. I do hear people saying that it's not really getting them too excited, but I mean, the gameplay still looks really cool.
yeah, yeah.
So-
The gameplay is good. The whole Chicago thing, I mean, I guess it kind of seems like Chicago, but some of the landmarks are renamed. Like
Really?
they talk about going down the Mad Mile instead of Mag Mile. Some of these sports stadiums
Here comes the Chicago elitist talk.
have different names. Right, exactly. No, what I think it is, to me, is it's sort of Chicago-esque. It's not quite Chicago.
Is it meant to take place in Chicago, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Isn't the street layout like the same though?
The street layout is the same. That is fine, but a lot of the rest is just slightly altered, so they don't have to pay any money to the people that own the landmarks, and thus it sort of creates this weird sort of Chicago, but not really Chicago thing, kind of like
Chicago.
Kind of like infamous
not
Second
Chicago.
Son. Second Son is in Seattle, but apparently
Not
that's
Seattle.
also not terribly close.
I just made a soul coughing reference. I will have you know.
Good for you. You
coughing for 3 weeks.
want to do a Wesley Willis Rock and Roll McDonald's for us?
Oh man, I whooped Batman's ass.
All right.
What the hell, man?
So is the way to really fly.
So I'm only at the beginning of Watch Dogs, but nice, Greg. There you go. But one of the first things that I had to do was I listened into someone's phone conversation, and they told me to go to a specific place to meet up with whatever the mark was going to be for this crime. So I take off in my G-Ride.
It's pronounced gride.
Oh, sorry. And I drive over to the location, pop out of the car, and I hear a conversation that sounds like it's very, very close, and it triggered the mission or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm looking around, I'm like, I cannot see where this person is or what I'm supposed to do. I was supposed to stop her from being killed.
Collaborate and listen?
Yeah. So she gets killed, and I walk around. So I had gotten out of the car on the street, and I had to walk basically around the block to where the mission that I was going on would have been happening. But it's like I was hearing this thing as if it was 5 feet in front of me, and it was really like 30 feet.
That sounds
over there, and also behind a building.
Well, sound carries through concrete and steel, so
sure. So what I'm saying is not a great first impression on Watch Dogs, but I'm going to continue playing it.
Yeah.
Which studio did that?
Montreal.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a Montreal
wait
joint.
For a price drop then.
Yeah, I gotta play more into it, but yeah, doesn't make a good first impression. Mario Kart 8, however, makes a pretty good first impression.
I got that game.
I am having fun with it. You did? Okay. I did not see any posts from you on the Miiverse, so I was.
What is Miiverse?
There is a post from me on the Miiverse.
When did you post it?
A couple days ago.
Oh, okay.
You just.
I guess I didn't see it.
Didn't actually look. You should.
All right.
I highly recommend you go look at my Mario Kart Miiverse post.
Okay. Actually, wait. Maybe I did see it.
Does it involve a pile of poop with eyes?
No.
Really?
No.
It's like a big smoke trail, isn't it?
Huh? Yes.
There you go. Okay.
I can't believe we're having a
now I
discussion
do
about his
remember
Miiverse post.
It didn't have any poop in it, so I didn't remember it.
Is that right?
Why? Does it have poop somewhere?
I don't know.
Folly on the track.
I'm just saying.
All right, so you did get Mario Kart 8. Well, that's good. At least
you should look at my Miiverse post.
At least two of us got it so that we can talk about it.
Did Greg not get it?
I'm waiting for my $40 copy to arrive.
Right.
He is not in the digital future.
Neither am I.
I'm in the I have more money future.
Brick and mortar stores to pick up a copy, so
if this thing turns out to be a turd, I can sell it.
It's not a turd.
It's not a turd. No.
I know that
I am in the future where you go to Fry's and save $10 on it.
There you go, see?
Because
there you go.
The digital future is
seems
more
like you're the
expensive.
fool here, CJ.
Yeah.
Always.
the April Fool.
If it were.
Yeah.
So you
So what do you
paid
think of it, Phil?
you paid $40, Greg?
Yeah,
I
40
paid,
Canadian dollars, so that's like 20 of your dollars.
I paid 50, and CJ is
Yep.
bringing up the rear with 60, right?
Well, I also had some credit from the Digital Deluxe promotion.
Yeah.
So I probably paid
Think you're
45
real
for
big
it?
shot, don't you?
Oh, isn't that convenient?
Yeah.
I paid exactly in between the two of you.
Yeah.
No one believes you, Johnston.
No.
There you go.
That's a good game.
I got my free game too. I got Wii Party U.
You know what?
Since I had everything else.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I had all the other games.
Yeah.
But I knew. I was like, I should get Wii Party U, I suppose, but I knew that I would never, ever
Yeah.
play it.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
Forever,
So,
ever?
I mean, not even... Like, I guess I would have once, but...
Not anymore. You're not down to party? You don't like
To
party?
justify the fact that you were never going to play it, you would play it once? So-
Yes, just to make my waste of my free game code worth it.
Yeah.
I just got the New Super Mario U, just so I could have it on my machine
Okay.
at all times, because I quite enjoyed that game.
That's a good game.
So now I have it here at my disposal. Yeah,
Excellent.
maybe I can
Beck and
sell
call.
my retail copy if I want to.
Sure.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know?
So what you're saying is your two games are actually costing you even less than $50 because
Yes.
you can resell one of the old ones because you bought it physically
Yeah.
Huh.
as opposed
Yeah.
to digitally.
What a smart idea.
You are a smart cookie.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm a wise consumer.
So, Phil, what do you think
Yeah.
of the game?
Whatever. It's Mario Kart. You know.
Just another racing game.
Yeah, just another.
Just another racing game.
You skid around corners. You throw a shell. Who cares? Whatever.
Yeah.
Moving on.
You guys
No,
aren't going to grab the torches and pitchforks over the lack of battle arenas because that seems to be everybody's
Yeah.
sticking point.
I haven't even touched the battle arena stuff. I've just been
You
doing the
know,
single player
I
racing
don't think
so
I
far.
ever touched the battle arenas ever since
Me neither.
the 64 version.
Yeah.
I can't even say that. I never even touched the battle arenas in the Super Nintendo version. I did
No.
not care about that mode in the
Me
least.
neither. But it's a popular thing to complain about.
Well,
Let me tell you.
I'm sure people. I mean, there are people who had loads of fun with that. I'm sure there are a
Sure.
lot of people who
Oh, yeah,
miss
yeah,
it. But yeah, it seems to be kind of it's great, but that's kind of
No battle
what
mode.
everybody says.
I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just playing through the single player. I'm going through the 50cc at the moment.
Which is very easy.
Well, of course, it's the 50cc.
Yeah.
Did
It's meant
you
to be easy.
did you finish it?
Yeah.
Okay. I finished all the new courses and I'm going through the retro
What do you think about
courses
the
now.
new courses?
Some of them really love them.
Me too.
Especially like
I like
Ominous.
the Sunshine Airport.
the airport's fantastic. The Wario Mountain,
Yes.
the
Wario-
downhill skiing one
Wario
is
Mountain.
outstanding. Bowser's Castle
Bowser's Castle's great.
Always a good level.
with the giant statue.
The Electrodome.
Yep.
The weird game show theme is awesome.
Wait, the
Love that.
Electrodome? That's like the dance club, right?
It is. You're right. Yeah. I guess it is the dance club.
Where are you getting a game show?
I don't know.
Man, you must have been weird hanging out with you like in college and stuff.
Must be because I watched The Running Man earlier.
Oh baby.
You and some of your friends go out to the club.
That's right.
They're dropping E and you're yelling no whammies.
It is Sub-Zero.
That's right.
No.
Now Plane Zero. A light bulb.
And
Christmas tree.
the remade courses are pretty great too. The Moo Moo Meadows is awesome.
Yeah. And they added some of the new
Wario Stadium's great.
anti-gravity stuff into the old
Yeah.
stages.
I love it.
The anti-grav stuff is really cool too. Just
It is.
how it really is kind of disorienting as you are.
So in that mode, you hit things to get boosts?
Well, other racers, and there are certain areas of the track you can hit for a boost.
How do you like that?
I like it a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's not a kind of a too big a gear change to get used to, or
no, not at all.
Okay.
In fact, it makes like if you're in a pack of people during those sections, if you're just bumping off of other people, it makes that pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So,
I can't wait to play it. It looks so good.
It's really good.
It really looks
beautiful
amazing.
too. It's a nice looking game.
It's quite a looker.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Have you seen the Luigi GIFs?
Of course I've seen Luigi.
Oh my god, I saw one tonight that I was laughing at for about 15 minutes.
Every time I look at those Luigi GIFs, I just lose it. So friggin' funny.
There was one I saw today where it was Wario sitting on the side of the track.
Yeah.
And in the distance, Luigi's coming along, and then the camera grabs onto Luigi, and he, as he tries to fly, he just got this maniacal look on his face. And he's staring
I like that the other characters have pretty distinct like expressions on their faces, and Luigi is just like.
Luigi's always pissed off.
Look of this stare.
Yeah.
I want to murder your
He's
family.
very serious, very stern.
Yeah. If you have not seen GIFs of which we speak, just pop online and do a search for Luigi Mario Kart GIFs. They're funny,
excellent,
frightening stuff.
Yeah, and the whole Mario Kart TV thing and saving replays is quite well done.
Yeah,
in this game.
Yes, it is.
It is unfortunate that you don't have more control over like the scenes or the camera angles, things like that. But it does a pretty good job picking things, and you can go in and sort of play around with the settings and see if you can get something better. So
yeah,
it works well enough.
Yep.
Excuse me.
That's a cool game though. I'm really, really digging it.
Yeah.
I
played some online matches with the Back in My Play folks.
Oh yeah.
Kevin, Josh, and Brian Davis from Next Level,
yes.
and some listeners of Back in My Play, and that was a lot of fun.
Cool,
totally fun.
And
we did a player one tournament too.
Something's telling me this is going to be the best-selling Mario Kart game yet. There's something about it.
My chart done?
I'm putting it together. I'm gathering my research.
Explain to me why you think it will be the best one yet.
Well, if you look at the number of systems that Nintendo has sold,
right,
during the past 5 years, and this, of course, Wii U and the 3DS and everything is included in there. If you look at those statistics and then you look at potential sales, that's a big chunk of the graph.
That's true, actually. They do have huge potential.
Look at this graph. Disco record sales from 1976 through 1978 have gone off the charts. If these trends continue, hey.
Your fish are dead.
I know. I can't get them out of there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mario Kart, pretty great.
Yeah.
I can see, though, how some people would be slightly disappointed if you are just interested in playing an offline racer.
Mm-hmm.
Playing against the computer does suck.
I am actually
in the higher CCs. Not in 50cc, obviously, but...
I'm really excited to play multiplayer, actually, with my 2 older kids.
Yeah.
They're really pumped for the game, and I feel like it's going to be a load of fun, especially like they have so many control options in that game.
It's true.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I don't have a GameCube adapter yet, but...
Right. Yeah. It'll be good. It is good. And we're going to do a weekly tournament on Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Oh,
sure we are.
Up on the Player One podcast forum for the code on that. And actually, all you need is, if you use our code, you can basically play at any time, as long as people join the room. It'll put a game together. It won't count towards the tournament, but you can still play together.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yes,
Mario Kart 8.
Persistent lobbies. That's not something I would expect from Nintendo.
Lobbies. Yeah.
More like Mario Kart Great. Race to your store today and get your copy.
There you go. Have you done any of the YouTube stuff there, Phil?
No.
No.
Gee,
I have.
How's that working out for you?
It works pretty well. I like it.
You monetizing?
No, Nintendo, of course, claimed the content.
Aww.
As soon as it uploaded.
Ooh.
So, I don't care. What, 40 people are going to watch those videos?
Yes.
I don't care.
You charge them $10 a head, you're in. You're in like Flynn.
I guess so.
You know? That's how YouTube monetization works, right? You set a price for how much you want people to pay.
I don't think so.
Ticket.
I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, that's Mario Kart 8.
Whatever.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about Wolf Among Us there, Greg?
No, I'd rather wait Mike around because I know he's the only one who played it. So
True.
I've been holding out for the PS4 version.
We know that's not true.
you guys who have not, neither of you guys have played this, right?
No.
I
It
have.
is something you should
I've played Wolf Among Us.
But you didn't. Did you really? You
Played
bought
episode 1
this? Oh.
so far.
Anyway, it is a good series.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I purchased it when the season pass was like $5.
And then you never played any of them.
Well, not yet. I plan to. How much did you pay, huh?
Full price.
Oh, boy.
Waited for a sale. Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm never doing it again.
Exactly. All right, should we take a break and do some tweets?
Why not?
Sure.
Let's do that.
Okie dokie.
All right. Anybody need to take an actual break?
No, I didn't pick any tweets. Are you just going to do them all again?
Well, I'm going to do the ones that I picked out and Phil picked out.
Okay.
All right. Sound good?
That
Sure,
sounds
I'll just be over
great.
here reading Sega Visions.
Oh. Well, you want to pick out some tweets while I'm reading these?
Not at all.
Come on. Come on, man. Contribute.
You still going to read them?
Yeah, I'll read them.
Oh, here's a good one. It actually fits with what we were talking about earlier.
What's that?
You'll see.
Is that the Z Chapman 86 one?
I didn't read who it was from.
Okay. Well, fine.
Huh.
Do some tweets.
Yes, it is the Z Chapman 86 one.
All right, then. All right, welcome back. How you doing?
How you doing?
You like stuff?
Are you talking to us or to the listener?
Everybody. I'm talking to everyone. I'm addressing the entire listenership. In their cars right now, wondering what they're listening to.
They're
We're
not old
excited
enough
to
to
have
drive
you back
cars.
here on the Player One podcast, everyone.
Yeah.
We hope your day is going well and may it continue to go well as we move forward 1 minute at a time.
Exactly. You know what? You still got time to submit new album art or a new theme song to us for this contest we're doing. You could win a $100 digital code for your favorite store. Just go hop on over to player1podcast.com for details.
My favorite store is GameStop.
Well, I'm sorry. No, you can't. Can't get a code for that.
That's too bad.
Hmm.
Red Lobster?
For the seafood lover in you,
Some
yes.
good eating.
You
Red
can
Lobster?
get as many Cheddar Bay biscuits as you can buy for $100.
I hope that whoever wins requests a Red Lobster gift certificate.
Sure.
and then
why not?
sends us a photo of them and $100 worth of Cheddar Bay biscuits.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do some
Yeah.
tweets.
Okay.
Why don't we? Let's do this one from hacker alias Knee First, who says Nintendo is holding a 90-minute session at E3 about a currently unannounced 3DS game. Any guess as to what it is?
Completely unannounced.
Unannounced. Yeah, I think
New Mario.
I've heard some chatter about this where people have equated the 90 minutes as being like, oh, it must be a major release or something like that. But this is like, one of those translated Q&A sessions that they've done at E3s in the past. So I don't necessarily think it has to mean that this is a huge release.
Majora's Mask 3D.
It's a new Mario.
I mean, it could be something like Majora's Mask 3D. I don't think... I don't know that it necessarily has to be something brand new.
That's my guess.
Super Mario Brothers 3.
My guess is Majora's Mask 3D.
Yeah? That's your guess?
I don't know if it'll be right or not. Probably not, but that's my guess.
All right. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to say, let's just say a new Metroid.
What do you know?
No. You're silly.
Metroid Prime Trilogy on the 3DS. There you go.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, alright, fine.
Why, do you have some sort of insider information?
No.
You have an inside scoop for us?
No, I don't.
One of your friends at Nintendo leaked something to you?
No.
Really?
How many friends do you think I have at work at Nintendo?
I know of at least 3.
All of them.
You do? Which
yeah.
3? Which 3?
Well, I can't say because I don't want them their superiors to find out and fire them because they're clearly leaking information to you.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Wait. It's going to be Faxanadu 3D. Done.
Oh, man. Can you imagine?
I am so in. I loved that game. Oh, my God.
I think it has something to do with Mother 3.
That would be amazing.
We all agree it's Mario.
No, I think it's I'm still gonna stay in the Majora 3D math.
Majora 3D.
The majority.
The majority 3D camp.
Is that going to be too much Zelda at E3 then? If you have Majora's Mask 3DS, you've got Hyrule Warriors coming out, and
well, let's be honest. No one's really counting Hyrule Warriors as a Zelda game.
Sure, they are.
No, they're not.
And then the Wii U Zelda,
a soul-crushing Zelda bastardization, maybe.
Are they? Actually, this is pretty exciting because this is going to be the best-selling Zelda game of all time.
You mean the best-selling Dynasty Warriors game of all time?
Hey, I'm just saying. Over in Japan, man, they love their Muso games.
They do.
Do not get it.
But do they love it enough to buy a Wii U?
That's the real question.
That's right.
That's the real question. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Are we for sure getting a Wii U Zelda game at E3?
I don't think for sure. But they are working on a Zelda game for the Wii U.
Yeah.
That
I
don't know. I don't know if it will be at E3. I would imagine it would.
So you're guessing it will be.
I'm guessing. Yeah. If I were a betting man, I would say...
You know what happens when you guess, don't you?
What's that?
You make a Q out of Venus.
Out of your ass.
So...
I figured that was what it was.
Better watch it.
All right, bub. All right.
I saw X-Men. The Wolverine says bub.
He says bub a lot.
Hey.
What?
He says bubbla. That's what he says.
He says
it's weird. Yeah. They got it a
lot.
Yeah, they kind of go off the continuity there. He's always calling people bubbla.
Well, that's in the Turkish version, right? Turkish X-Men. All right.
I don't even know where we're going anymore. I
don't know.
All right. Hacker alias Z Chapman 86. Me too. Let's see. He says, "What is your all-time favorite controller?" Which I think we know what Greg's answer is. The 6-button Genesis controller.
Thing of beauty.
Right there.
That the 6-button is up there for sure. You know what though? I might have to go with the the Saturn controller.
I was going to say the Saturn analog controller.
Not the original one, and not the analog one.
Not the US one, the shitty.
The Japanese, the Japanese.
The one that they released after they came to their senses and realized their American one was awful.
Why the hell did they change the controller for the US?
Because
why?
Focus groups will give you a lot of bad information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Duke.
Yeah.
The Duke.
But the Japanese Saturn controller is.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Well, I mean, that's really the Japanese Saturn controller is really just an evolution of the Genesis 6 button.
Exactly.
So that makes sense. You're allowed to have that opinion.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the DualShock.
I love the DualShock.
I know a lot of people when the DualShock 4 was coming out, there was a lot of bad mouthing of the previous DualShocks, but I always thought they were good.
Yeah, I've had no real problems with the DualShock.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people who crap on the Sony controllers in general, and I've never understood it. I always thought they were quite well made. I didn't dig them at first, back before we were doing analog anything, because I didn't like the separated D-pad.
Yeah.
But especially for fighting games and stuff like that. But when we went analog, the DualShock lineup was great.
The Nuon controller is not that bad, actually.
The Nuon controller.
What about the Negicon?
The Jaguar controller.
Oh,
That thing was terrible.
that thing.
With its buttons.
Yeah, and the start button that was so far away that neither of your thumbs could actually reach it without taking your hand off the controller.
Yeah. There's nothing
Brilliant
wrong with
design.
that. Nothing wrong with that
man.
What about the 3DO controllers you could daisy chain together?
That's right, man.
Sounds
hot-
sexy.
Hot multiplayer action. You just human
No
centipede
need for
it
a
up.
multi-tap.
Yep.
Just daisy chain.
It was the human centipede of controllers.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, man. It's the only way if you're gonna samurai showdown.
What about your Bandai Pladia controller there, CJ?
The one that was built into the system?
That thing looked comfortable as hell.
That was a piece of shit, too.
Did
I
you
like how the controller popped off of the system
It was
itself.
great.
Ridiculous.
actually, Seward, did you have one of the Negcons?
I have one. I bought after the fact, and I've never actually used it. It's still sitting downstairs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
See,
I've heard that was the controller that was going to make me not hate Ridge Racer,
I like
Yeah.
the Negicon. Yeah, it's good.
and somebody sold one to me. It's actually
It's
Marty
weird.
Chin. Marty
It's-
Chin sold it to me.
It's a very
yeah?
weird controller.
I do. For those who don't know, the Negcon is a PS1 controller that was made by Namco,
Yeah.
specifically for like their driving games, and the
You twist it.
it kind of looked like almost like a Super Nintendo controller, that kind of shape,
Yeah.
but it was split in half down the middle, and you could
Twist it.
you could twist. I mean, you couldn't pull it apart, but it twisted.
And the buttons were also analog, right?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, the buttons were really kind of freaky, actually, the first time you used them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Indeed. But a cool controller.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
But the one-handed controller that came out for.
I have one of those, too.
Do you really?
Yeah, the RPG controller for the PlayStation. That is really uncomfortable.
But it frees
handy.
up your other hand.
Yes.
For whatever else you would be
get
doing with
business
it during
done.
an RPG.
Oh, look at the strategy guide. That's what I'm saying.
Look at the
Strategy guide
strategy
in your lap.
guide.
Glance.
That's what you had on your lap, huh?
Although that was
Yeah.
was that made by ASCII? I
Yeah.
want to say it was made by ASCII.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it was probably pretty decent quality, right? I mean,
There's an
ASCII.
Edgecon,
Yeah.
by the way, for anybody who's watching the stream.
Oh, okay. Did you?
Nedge.
Now I'm disappointed that you didn't Photoshop that into Buddy's hands.
I don't work that fast.
If Mike was on the show,
Yeah,
yes.
he'd have an animated GIF running.
Yeah, with Luigi looking at the Negicon and Buddy as he goes past.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, the Genesis 6 button, the second Saturn pad they released here, and the DualShock were all really good controllers, I thought.
Word.
Yeah.
The updated Xbox One.
Oh yeah.
The updated original Xbox controller was quite nice
You
too.
mean the controller Type S?
Yes, Type S. That's it.
Type S.
Yeah. That was a good one.
That felt like where the Dreamcast controller would have gone had Sega stayed in hardware.
Yeah. Indeed. All right, let's do this one from Hacker Alias Hunt the Music. He asks, at what age did you start to let your children watch/interact with games, and did you limit their exposure?
I'm interested in your answers.
Finn's been watching me play video games fairly early. He's not terribly interested in watching me play games, to be honest.
He seems to be a big fan of Rayman.
No, he digs Rayman. He does dig the Rayman, but just today he watched me play a little bit of Mario Kart. But he would watch like 2 races and then just kind of become bored and want to go off and do something else.
Yeah.
And that's usually the case. Like when he was younger, he would just he'd sit and watch me play Mario or something like that, and he was
Grand
like
Theft Auto.
7 months old, so he didn't really care because he was freaking 7 months old. But now that he's a little more alert and independent, he he'll watch me, but he doesn't. He's not terribly interested in it yet. But I don't know. Is Charlotte the same way? What is?
Yeah, Charlotte watched me play Animal Crossing last year, and she loved that.
Okay.
Nowadays, she will watch me play, but she will, like Finn, get bored and do something else.
Yeah.
But I don't limit her exposure to games.
No, I don't either.
And we have some iPad games that she loves playing. Some of the Tokaboka stuff and Sago Mini stuff on the iPad is great.
None of those are real words.
No,
exactly.
You made all that up.
So we let her do that stuff.
I certainly don't play M-rated games around Finn.
I'm not playing Watch Dogs while Charlotte is around.
And even when my kids were infants, like I would play games while they were there and they could watch. But some people would say like, well, it doesn't matter what you play because they're so little, they're not gonna know what's saying. But no, I never played anything violent at all, M-rated especially.
Not gonna play Dead Space while my 3-month-old is hanging out in the room with me.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Yeah.
We do limit their exposure. I mean, along those lines in particular, obviously, but that should go without saying, I would think. But we don't have a lot of video games get played through the day here.
Right.
More because we just don't. I mean, I want them to be interesting games, and I'm happy that they are to a point, but. At the same time, we really got to learn about it, especially with my son when he really started getting interested in the in Plants vs Zombies. He would sit there for hours and play if you let him.
Oh, yeah.
So it was kind of like, okay, well, the example which we've always said anyway, like we just don't generally turn games on through the day, and unless they specifically ask to play them together, and then they get to play for like an hour,
right?
And then they go outside and play, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, with my kids, because mine are obviously much older, a couple of mine are much older than yours, but they like to play some games. Big Kinect fans. Kinect Party was a huge hit at our house. And they'll play Disney Infinity, and they'll play a lot of stuff on the iPad. And they've started playing stuff on the 3DS. My son really likes Mario Golf, actually. So. But yeah, it's not a huge part of their lives. I mean, they're surrounded by it, and they know I play a lot. They know that I have a lot of games around, but they probably play less than an hour a week.
All right. Cool. Hacker alias feature says, do you think that if Nintendo left hardware, that a new company like Samsung could fill in the void left by them? Samsung, a company that makes computers, phones, TVs, washing machines, etc., seems like the perfect company to inject new life and new risky IP into the hardcore gaming industry. Just by being new, aren't they forced to do nothing but take risks? Yeah, I guess the thing with that is that, would it be advantageous to Samsung to go into a market like video games where they have absolutely no experience, track record, or anything at a time when the market is not really snapping up new consoles? I don't know. I mean, Sony and Microsoft probably have everything locked up. Would Samsung want to give it a shot to potentially be third place? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't really see. I don't think console games are in a place right now where a new company wants to come in and spend tons and tons of money, because it's exactly like you said. I mean, you would have to build such a huge user base, and it'd be so hard.
Yeah,
it would be really difficult at this point. And back in the late '90s, when you saw companies like Panasonic and Sanyo getting into it, they were getting into it because, in part, it pushed their technologies as well. Like, they had CD players and CD movie players that they wanted to get out there, and they felt that a video game system was one of the best ways to do that. But
surprisingly enough, they were pushing set-top boxes 20 years ago.
So yeah, and I mean, Samsung has smart TVs and all that stuff, which some of them play games to a certain extent, but I don't think they are interested in the hardcore gaming market.
No.
Yeah.
It'd be a hard to get into. For anybody new to get into this.
Yeah. A little too risky.
A little bit too much so, yeah. All right. Let's do this one from hacker alias Warren MSP, who says, at what point do indie games become small team games? The line seems to be becoming blurry.
When they become popular.
When they sell out, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, I guess what do you define as an indie game? Is Guacamelee an indie game?
Is Flower an indie game?
Is Flower an indie game? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it? Kind of.
Or
I have no answer for this question.
Does an indie game have to be made by two people in a garage to be considered indie, or can it be a studio?
Is Minecraft an indie game?
That's self-publishing a game. What about Super Time Force?
I don't know.
You know?
You guys are just answering this question by asking the same question over and over again.
Exactly.
That's right. When do they become just games and not indie games? I don't know.
One question gets answered, another springs up. It's like someone's unraveling a big cable knit sweater, and someone keeps knitting and knitting and knitting and knitting and knitting.
I haven't watched that movie in so long.
What movie is that? The reference is just
Big Adventure.
Yeah.
what?
Come on, man. You didn't know that right from the first.
Sorry. No.
Hand in your nerd card.
Questions get answered, others spring up.
All right.
Is there something you would like to share with us, amazing Larry?
I think we should let him go.
All right, now.
So anyway, yeah, no.
Francis is busy.
Indie doesn't mean what it used to mean, obviously, but it just hasn't it just become like any small team game that doesn't get a retail release? Isn't that what indie is now?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
New term.
I mean, sometimes though the indie games end up with retail releases.
Yeah, sometimes
True.
they do.
You know, that's the thing.
That's right. It's a conundrum.
I don't know. Wrapped in an enigma.
All right.
Surrounded by a riddle.
Hacker alias Malik Sharma says, can you address why Marvel has been so bad on capitalizing with their movie success with good games, not necessarily tie-ins?
I
thought you liked Lego Marvel.
Well, Chris Baker, why don't you tell us?
Didn't you like Lego Marvel?
I really dug Lego Marvel. I like Lego Marvel quite a bit.
But that's not really a movie tie-in.
Well, he's
saying not necessarily movie tie-ins.
Yeah.
Just good games in general from Marvel.
What the little bit I played of the Deadpool game wasn't bad. You know, it didn't seem extraordinary, but you know, a decent enough game with a really good sense of humor.
Yeah.
What other games have there been recently from Marvel properties,
That
though?
Spider-Man game. Just about.
I haven't played that one.
Movie
Can't judge that one. Haven't really played it.
The movie games, I'm guessing, are usually disappointing because they're done on a pretty short time scale.
Yeah.
And not only do you have the restrictions of the actual character license, but you'd have restrictions based on the movie license, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I played a bit of the first Amazing Spider-Man game and wasn't terribly impressed with it.
Yeah.
But there have been some outstanding Spider-Man games, certainly.
Well, hell, the old Neversoft ones were really good.
Yes, indeed. I even like the Ultimate Spider-Man as well. But I mean, those are very old at this point. What other games have there been? Like, I am surprised. I don't believe there was no Avengers game, right?
It doesn't seem like they do that anymore.
Yeah, they don't seem to.
Yeah, I mean, it's for the best because they were generally terrible games.
Right. Yeah, like the Iron Man games were terrible. The Captain America game I heard was not very good.
Superman. I know that's not Marvel, but
Superman's
DC
not
general.
Marvel, you idiot.
Superhero games, I was really saying.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way, did you watch the trailer for Lego Batman 3?
You know what? I actually have not yet.
Wow.
I have not watched it yet, so I do need to get on that.
We've watched the Lego movie 3 times in the past week.
The thing, I guess, and this doesn't surprise me, but Will Arnett is not going to be voicing Lego Batman in the game.
Yeah.
What?
Which, I mean, I know he didn't in Lego Batman 2, obviously, but after the Lego movie, not hearing Will Arnett's voice coming out of Batman is going to be kind of a downer.
Yeah.
Because he's fantastic in the Lego movie.
Oh my god. He makes that movie.
Shoot, bullet, gun! I love that movie.
Oh, parents.
I still have not seen it.
You have not seen the Lego movie?
No.
Man, go
it's
download an illegal copy of that and get that taken
I
care
don't
of
do
right
that.
It's
I
on
don't do
iTunes
that,
now.
Greg.
It's
now.
on
It is
iTunes
now.
It is on iTunes, but not for rent.
But
just for pay.
You're all about buying things digitally, so go do it.
You have a daughter who will love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She will love it.
And that way you have an excuse to watch it.
I'll put it to the test, and I will
you know
let
what?
you know.
I bet you will love it too.
Okay.
It's a really good movie.
I'm sure that I will.
Really good movie.
It'll even make you cry.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I don't have an answer to this.
No.
The Marvel question. It is a little surprising that they, considering, you know, especially like the big event movies like Avengers. You know, certainly they knew Avengers was coming years in advance. I mean, Marvel.
Can you imagine making cohesive Avengers like AAA, not a Lego game, but like a AAA?
Right.
Man, that would be a nightmare.
Oh, it would be. It would be an incredibly difficult thing to pull off well. And but you know, the thing is that, and this is discounting the like the X-Men and Spider-Man stuff because that's the different movie studios, but with the whole kind of Marvel movie universe now, you know, you're basically all the Avengers characters. Marvel has such an intricate plan for all those movies and which new characters they're going to be introducing, and we're going to have X number of movies.
When's Superman coming in?
Isn't that why Edgar Wright left the Ant-Man movie, because of all the plans and shit?
What I heard was creative differences.
Yeah.
Which to me makes it sound like he wanted to make the movie like an Edgar Wright movie, and Marvel probably didn't want that particular style, which is too bad because I like his stuff. But they have this intricate plan, and
right around the corner. Maybe we will get a good Marvel game.
I don't know. Like I said, though, I really enjoyed Lego Marvel. So
yeah, and they're probably making another one of those, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
No, I can't see them ever making another Lego game.
Never.
I'm just, the only thing I don't really care about those new Star Wars movies. I'm just looking forward to the new Star Wars Lego games.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There you go.
That's what.
Yeah. All right, Hacker Elias R Web A says, is the Club Nintendo traffic a result of good Mario Kart 8 sales or a bad network infrastructure?
A little from column A, a whole lot from column B.
Next.
Yeah. I mean, Club Nintendo, even that Luigi statue broke the system. Right?
Yeah, that site.
God, I wish I'd gotten that.
Yeah,
it's a little wonky on days when there's nothing.
Yeah.
Just regular old trying to log into that site takes
that's true.
Way longer than it should. It's kind of a mess of a site.
Yeah.
And then throw in even just
a little bit of something.
What was it? The 3DS charging.
Oh yeah, the charge cradles.
Yeah, the multicolored cradles that destroyed the site.
You're right.
Luigi statue destroys the site, so it doesn't take much.
No.
To really knock that down.
Watch Dogs coming out destroyed PSN for a little while.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't log into the store on the PS4 for half a day. Yeah.
Maybe it got hacked.
Oh. Maybe it was Aiden Pierce.
Another PR disaster.
That's right.
What was that? What was the PR disaster for
Watch Dogs?
Watch Dogs thing? Yeah.
Was it when they gave people an Nexus 7 with Is that
No, there was something like.
Oh, no. They sent some press kit to an Australian newspaper.
And it looked like a bomb or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was.
That's amazing.
That qualifies under disaster. Yeah.
Sure.
It was like
in Australia, so
It was like a metal safe or something with a keypad on it.
Yeah, with a keypad, and it came with a note where most of it was redacted except for check your voicemail.
Except for the word boom.
Yeah, it just said check your voicemail, but there was no voicemail.
Right.
And then it started beeping or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had to, they evacuated the building, and the bomb squad came in and cracked it open, and it's like, oh, there's a PS4 game in here for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Probably not a great idea.
All right, let's wrap up with this one from Hacker Elias Kulafia. Alex Kulafi from Nintendo World Report.
Yes.
He says, why are some so eager to call select new games among the best ever? Seems too soon to give The Last of Us 3D, Mario 3D World, and A Link Between Worlds legendary status. I should add that there are, in fact, many people calling Mario 3D World the best platformer ever made, and A Link Between Worlds the best Zelda. What do you think?
Well, that can't be right, because Link to the Past still exists.
This is true. They're certainly great games, though. But I mean,
sure.
I remember that was like the big thing, doing top 100 lists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You always wanted to go back a certain amount because you didn't want you're still basking in the afterglow of a lot of the big titles of that year, right? So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's the same reason why I find when we do our yearly awards, you tend to get the stuff that came out at the end of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Dominating, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so fresh in your mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the eternal struggle.
That's right.
It's a valid point, and there are certainly games that everyone was flipping out about at one point, and you look back on it now and it's like, it's a good game and all, but
BioShock Infinite.
I did. Who was saying that was a good game?
I don't know. People? I think somebody did at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
But it was like it was a Game Fan magazine back in the day.
Oh, man, they were the best.
Every issue there was a
Tasmania on the Super Nintendo, 99 out of 100.
This is the game of the year. It's a game changer. Here's material here, folks.
This is the best Kart I've ever played.
Ever.
I mean, it was kind of a joke between me and my friends, was spotting the best game of all time mention in every issue.
Yeah.
Because,
that was their thing. I mean, that's why it was fun to read back then, because it got you excited about all the games. But after a while, it was just such weird games they were starting to push. It's like
Skeleton Warriors, really?
Skeleton Warriors, greatest game ever made. Okay.
Skeleton Warriors for Saturn, the best game of all time?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I think
did make their cover,
also,
though.
People have very short memories, right? Like, once you play through...
Of course people have short memories.
Sonic 1...
We go on a break, and when people come back, they forget what they're listening to.
You played Sonic 1 in 1991 or whatever, and it was awesome for the time, but then you play, I don't know, Sonic CD, and you're like, this is the best...
No? Don't do it, CD.
No?
Don't. I am not taking part in this conversation.
I really like that Mario Kart 8 game. Tell you what.
Mario Kart 8 is probably the best Mario Kart game
they've ever put
Really
out.
better than Mario Kart 64?
Maybe. I mean, Game of the Year candidate? Maybe.
Have you played Mario Kart 64 recently? I mean, that thing's a piece of shit.
What? Is it really?
I'm just kidding.
I've actually heard that from quite a few different places where that Mario Kart 64 does not hold up. And admittedly, I have not played it in some time, but holy crap, I loved the hell out of it back in the day.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm a little scared to go back and play it now because I've heard such.
See, the thing is, there's the big problem with this is, as soon as you start entering into the doesn't hold up over time conversation,
right.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Nothing holds up.
That kind
really
of conversation doesn't hold up? Is that what you're
saying? Exactly. It's like, because of exactly what you were saying, Phil, like Mario Kart 64, and it's the same with me, I just had so much fun with that game. So much fun. And it's also a product of place and time, because I had tons of fun with that game because I had a bunch of people that I would play with every week.
Sure.
And we, for hours, and we just had a blast, right? And single player, it wasn't all that great. I was not a big fan of that game until I started playing it with a bunch of other people weekly.
Yeah.
And now it's like my favorite. To me, it's the best Mario Kart of all time. Does it hold up? Who cares?
Well, if you go back to it now and you're just playing by yourself, you're probably not going to like it.
Sure.
You're never going to be able to rewind time and recreate those salad.
If I could turn back now.
Oh, wow. That brings up some bad images. Have you seen that video lately?
No.
Go watch that video.
Why?
Well, I have the outfit.
Do you have the battleship?
Do you want me to go change?
Have you straddled many cannons in the last...
Straddled a cannon. There were cannons. There were guns.
Yeah. I think people do tend to say this is the best blank I've ever played because they're in the moment. They're, forgetting about how much fun they had previously with something else, and usually it takes a few years for that to wear off, and then, see it with the correct eyes.
The objective eyes.
Eyes.
That's why I don't read any video game reviews until the game's been out for about 3 years. Then I decide if I want to buy it.
That's a good policy.
Mm-hmm.
You wait for it to be a part of the Player's Choice series.
Yeah.
or the greatest hits series, and then you buy it.
I go look up. Hopefully people have adjusted their reviews during those 3 years. So
That's right. You remember that magazine Game Buyer?
Wow, yeah.
That had in its reviews this graph of your interest level in a game, and it was always a really high bar at the beginning, trailing off.
Wait.
It's like, of course, when you first get it, you're going to be really into it.
Wait, they were like predicting how excited you would be about a game?
Longevity is what they were trying to prove, right?
Yes, exactly. And every game had the exact same graph.
But it was
no difference.
It wasn't based on any actual data, right?
It was a whole scientific process they went through.
We figure.
I don't think so.
You'll be less interested in this game in 6 months.
Are you
and
sure?
That's what the little graph reflected?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Who published this?
Imagine.
It's too bad they didn't have the balls to have the graphs where it started at 0 and gradually went up.
I have absolutely no interest. Yeah.
Did any start really high and then dip down and then shoot back up?
No.
Interested, really interested.
They all went from very interested to not very interested.
Huh.
In a matter of months.
I got bored with it after about 7 weeks, but
imagine that.
Once I hit that 3-month mark, it was like, yeah, I kind of want to play it again. Getting back into it.
Exactly. 10 years on, I'm kind of nostalgic
for
this game. Go back.
Like Animal Crossing. They don't really have a lot of events going on during the summer, but there's the Halloween event. I'm kind of getting into it. Thanksgiving event, not as great. Christmas event though, I'll play it every day.
I have absolutely no doubt that at the beginning, whenever the next Zelda is released, it will be crowned the best Zelda, and months down the line, people will
realize that, oh no, wait, Link to the Past is the best.
Exactly. Yeah. A Link Between Worlds is the best, clearly.
Link Between Worlds is great. Don't get me wrong.
Worlds is excellent.
Don't get me wrong.
3D World is excellent.
But
The Last of Us is an excellent game.
But
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Zelda games?
Yeah?
Never good.
Zelda games are never good?
No good Zelda games?
Is that what you're saying?
No. Yeah.
Really?
It's all marketing.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Wow, I can't believe you just
swing sword to win.
All those
press A.
all those Zelda ads. The marketing
Mario Kart. All Mario Kart is press touch screen to beep.
It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Oh. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks tick types leave us too, but with your help, our hero pulls through.
See, you got the wrong ad. You got to go back to the original.
Zelda! Zelda! Leaders! Bee hats!
I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think we are.
Zelda!
Alrighty, that was episode 394? 5?
5.
My God, really?
5?
It was. Wait, was it?
The Player One podcast.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, 395.
Is it 395?
Yeah.
395.
Yeah.
395, folks. That ain't no jive.
It's true. Let's see. If you have a question or comment, send it on to us if you want or something. P1 Podcast on the Twitter. Or you can go to our internet website at player1podcast.com. There you'll find blog entries, mostly about Sega-related topics from Mr. Gregory Seward. Generation 16 episodes.
Go watch episode 12.
Thumbs up on that.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. We've got a message board where you can, join our Mario Golf tournaments.
Send messages to each other.
That are still going on. Thanks, huge thanks to Hacker Alias Wanster for setting up those ongoing tournaments.
And we lost interest.
I've been playing them.
I played one last week.
Yeah,
I did not perform very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was like my honeymoon.
Talk to Dana.
And Mario Kart tournaments as well, going on our website.
Yeah,
in the forum. Get information on that.
Yep.
Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
And you can talk about this very episode with us and our other listeners.
If you'd like to subscribe to Player One Podcast, you can do so by visiting PlayerOnePodcast.com or become the iTunes Music Store. While you're at the iTunes Music Store, you can also invest $1.99.
Cheap.
Pick up the Player One Podcast iPhone application. It gives you one-touch communication with us via the voicemails, emails, Twitter, what have you. When is the last time someone bought?
No.
Not the voicemails.
You said voicemails.
I did. No. It's not. There are no voicemails. When's the last time someone bought the app?
Oh, people buy the app all the time.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Yeah. So I guess.
think CJ affords that beautiful house behind him.
Right. This house was built on app sales.
That's squatter's rights, I believe, is how he got that.
This is actually a cardboard box with really nice shelving.
So that's just a big printout behind him. That's
right.
It's not actual stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so I will keep plugging the app.
Do it.
I thought maybe
do it up.
We should. So yeah, buy the app. No voicemail though. So if you're looking for voicemail, keep moving, folks.
That's right. Nothing.
We don't have what you're looking for.
Mm.
But it's fantastic. You have all our episodes ready to stream right to your listening device. And hey, Android cell phone telephone users, Player One Podcast iPhone applications available for your listening device as well for that same $1.99.
Also quite cheap.
There it is.
Damn it! It's not the button picture.
Ah!
God, it changed it.
That's over there at the Amazon Android Marketplace.
The Nechicon says also.
You can.
Damn.
We're also on Stitcher. On Stitcher. We are on what is it? The Windows 8 store. You can get something there, and you can check us out live most weeks on the YouTube.
Sure, why not?
Follow our Twitter account to find out when we will be recording our next live show. We also have an archive of past episodes.
That's Archive.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Over there at
YouTube.com/P1podcast.
.com/P1podcast.
Correct.
The P stands for pornography.
No.
We just got 10,000 more users.
That's
That's right.
CJ.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hey, no problem.
For all you do.
Thank you, Phil.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
All right.
Greg.
Yes.
Thank you for joining
You're
us. And I don't know. I'm trying to think of something from X-Men to say, but I don't know. Something from X-Men.
Prosper?
Yeah, they say that. Boobula.
Boobala.
Yeah. Why would you say Boobula would be a Turkish thing? So
Yeah, I don't
know.
That's not Turkish.
I know. I was referring to Turkish Star Wars.
Yeah, but Boobula, that's Spanish.
Okay.
So why would that be Turkish?
I have no idea.
Do you even speak Spanish?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry to say.
It's not actually Spanish. It's Yiddish is what it is.
Okay.
It's Yiddish. Right. Come on, man.
Then Yiddish Star Wars.
Well, let's go to L'chaim and we can get out of here.
Bye-bye.
L'chaim!
Bye-bye.
Yeesh. This is the worst Passover